Hey guys, Alex here. 80,000th time I've made this video. Second. But basically, I keep getting more and more emails about, from people saying they're having trouble with depression, self-harm, and suicidal thoughts. Those seem to be the main three. And people are either telling people and getting, like, friends and getting blown off, or they're afraid to tell anyone. But they're feeling stuck and they're afraid that things are going to get worse and they want to get help but don't know how. Now, disclaimer, I'm not a professional. I'm 20 years old. I'm a college student. I'm not a professional. So take everything I say like with a grain of salt, I guess. Main point, don't take this with a grain of salt. Oh gosh, I'm getting tired. Ask for help. You have to ask for help. Don't wait until you hit rock bottom to finally be like, oh, maybe now. Don't wait until your suicidal thoughts take over, your attempt suicide, you're lying in a hospital bed because you survived and you're like, oh, maybe now I should ask for help. Don't wait. You don't wait until that point. I've had some people say, oh, I don't want to ask for help because I'll end up on meds because I want to be able to live a normal life. Being medicated doesn't make you weird, doesn't make you different. If you need to be on anti-depressants or mood stabilizers or anything, you need it. I mean, it's not a bad thing. If you need cough medicine because you're sick, do you reject it? If you're diabetic and you need insulin, yeah. So being on medicine doesn't make you different. It doesn't make you like an alien or something. If you need it, it can really, really help you. Some people have said, oh, I don't want to say anything because I'll get thrown into a loony bin. That is not 100% true. If you say to someone, now this is just as far as I know, the only reason you would be taken to into or checked into psychiatric care, like a psychiatric hospital, is if you are an immediate threat to yourself. So that doesn't mean you've been self-harming. If you self-harm and make a verbal pact with your doctor to stop, that means you're not a immediate threat. An immediate threat is someone who's like has a gun to their head or is like standing on the edge of a building roof and about to jump. That's someone if you're like holding a pill bottle and like about to kill yourself, that's an immediate threat to yourself. To get yourself checked in, stuff like that is an immediate threat. Just admitting to someone you're having these suicidal thoughts, you've been self-harming, doesn't mean, oh, check them away. That's not true. So yes, asking for help is fucking terrifying because you don't always know how it's going to turn out. But if you need to do it because you don't want to wait until you have no choice or someone does it for you. You don't want if you ask me, you don't want someone to take that freedom away from you. You don't, personally, I don't, it wasn't my favorite thing, even though I needed it. It's not my favorite thing in the world that when I was a kid, when I was much younger, and all my stuff that I went through, that's way different than what any of you guys should have to go through, that my choice for getting help was taken away. When I got older and I needed it and I asked for it, things turned out much better. So don't wait until things spiral down that you don't have any other choice or things happen for you. Also, the earlier on, I guess, you ask for help, the much better things could turn out. Like if you wait until you're in that hospital, the more severe care you could need, the more intensive type of therapy you could need. I don't know. But if you are just having trouble and if you really reach out, you could just end up an outpatient, and by that I mean just like what outpatient sounds like, connected to a hospital and like rehabs and all this stuff, but that's not true. But the main point of this, because I'm like losing my brain, I've been rambling about this so many times. It is scary, but don't think you have stuff under control. Don't think, oh, it's not that bad or whatever. Oh, don't think, oh, another thing, don't self-medicate. Don't steal like stuff from your parents or get stuff from that guy down the street that lives out of the box. Talk to your parents. If they don't listen, make them listen. Be like, shut the fuck up, this is serious. Talk to a school counselor, talk to some adult you trust, talk to your general doctor, anyone, and just reach out for help. It's scary, but if you need it, which if you're having suicidal thoughts, if you're depressed, any of this stuff, yes, you need to get help, because it does work. If you can end up with therapists that you don't always mesh with, but the thing is, you don't have to stick with that person. You can find another one. And there's so many different types of help. There's more than just, that stereotypical idea of sitting on a couch and talking to someone for an hour. There's so many different things, so don't wait until things are really bad. Just take that initiative and reach out for help. Yeah, I'm going to stop rambling. I really hope this was helpful. Please, if you're having trouble with any of those 3 things or anything else, eating disorders, abuse, so many different things. The list is like endless. Sadly, it sucks that people deal with this stuff, but the thing is, things can get better. But if you sit in your hole, you're not going to magically spring up. You have to take the initiative to get better. You have to talk. You have to reach out and talk to someone. And I mean a professional, or stuff like that. I hope everybody is doing well, and I will talk to you guys later.